But yeah, babes, he said that the whole DeBarge family was kind of out there.
Really?
Yeah. So just for some clarification,
yeah,
I was on Clubhouse, and there was this guy speaking in a lot of these music rooms named, I think he calls himself Quiz Gaines.
Uh-huh.
He says that he grew up with the DeBarge family, and they're all kind of like weird into drugs. And
wow.
Maybe he didn't use the term into drugs, but he said that they all had their own issues.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's also friends with Kamala Harris.
Yeah. And then what was that? Got the thing that that somebody commented on?
Quiz was saying something about the music industry, and this guy interrupted him by saying, well, what do you know? You're a Kamala Harris person. And he said, hey, that's kind of disrespectful. I understand that she's not liked by everybody, but a personal friend, you can still be friends with somebody and not have to take it to that level. So let's get to this.
Okay.
I'm not a Kamala Harris fan at all.
Me neither.
Right. For very obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But, now, do you think it's possible that on some level, people who know her, not as the vice president, but actually hang out with her, do you think that they could like her as a human being?
It's possible, just as much as it's possible that people could like Hillary Clinton, although I'm not sure how, but, and I'm just saying that because I'm a layperson looking in.
Right.
I'm a layperson on the outside that just, observes people in speeches and things like that. But I suppose, I can't say that she doesn't have any friends or that Hillary doesn't have any friends, but I don't know.
I burped.
Yeah, we know that. It was pretty loud.
Thank you. If you, by some weird opportunity, met Kamala Harris and she seemed like a nice person, would you admit that?
I don't know. Maybe I would. I would give her a little bit of credit if she seemed a little bit kind.
She doesn't seem human to me. I'm not saying that she's an alien, but I don't see the human part of her.
You know what I have been observing? It seems to me like she has a lot of apathy for things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. She seems very apathetic.
And I don't think she has the best PR team around her.
Not at all.
Because I think if she did, they'd tell her, hey, cut out the laugh. Let's try to seem a little bit less canned responses and a little bit more like you're an actual human. Like, I'm not a Barack Obama fan for a lot of different reasons. Mm-hmm. And I know that you're not.
No.
But I think we can both agree that he, at least on the surface, seems like a person who kind of gets it.
I will say that he is, he's very articulate. He seems to have a better head on his shoulders, even though I don't agree with his politics or policy. But yeah, I think he gets it a little bit more than she does. And it seems to me not only does she seem very apathetic, but she also seems very condescending.
Oh, she's super condescending.
So condescending it hurts to watch.
Okay, gun to your head.
Oh, jeez.
You have a choice.
Oh, no.
And somebody tells you...
like that.
Trump is not running for president. And, all of the Republicans are so sad they're not going to even bother running anybody. And your choices for our next president are between Kamala Harris or Hillary Clinton.
I would say shoot me now.
Really? See, I have a definite answer for this.
I would say shoot me now and get it over with. I really want to be honest.
All right, my answer, and it's a horrible choice, I'd go for Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
Now, here's why.
Okay,
she has a little bit more experience in the White House because, obviously, she was blown Bill Clinton. Well, I don't know, at least Monica was. And
oh, jeez. You have to mention that.
She worked for Obama, so she knows what she's doing. I don't get Kamala is she's probably a great law mind. but I doubt it goes further than that.
So you think she's a great intellectual, but
yeah,
that's only as far as it goes.
If you talk to Kamala Harris about law, I'm sure she could school us on some stuff. But if you actually talk to her about how to get policy passed,
she wouldn't have anything.
No.
She wouldn't have any clue.
Hillary knows both, so I choose Hillary. Now, it's a horrible choice, but that's what I do in that situation.
Even if she was a corrupt lawyer, because...
Oh, she was.
Even though she was a corrupt lawyer, you would still ask her about law.
There's that tape that was going around the internet of... There was this rape case.
Yes.
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
Of the 12-year-old girl.
Yes, and she got the guy off.
And was laughing about it.
And she was... I mean, I'm like, how could you be a lawyer in this case? This little girl was brutally attacked, and you just made sure the guy got off.
Well, okay, so let me play devil's advocate slightly for Hillary Clinton on this one. She may have come from the school of thought of, this is a horrible person, yes, but every person needs a defense in our country. I could go with that. But when you're laughing about it afterwards, that's a step too far.
That sounds very, what's the word I'm looking for? It sounds very cold. That's another. I mean, that's another example of being apathetic. I think. I mean, it just it almost seemed like she didn't care about the girl. She didn't care about how the girl was affected, and she wasn't even a teenager yet. And the guy gets off.
Yes.
I heard about that. I was appalled. I was very, very appalled. Yeah, I did hear about the video. It was awful.
Horrible stuff, babes.
Horrible. Yes, it was.
Yes.
And her cackle is no better than cackling Commie. But
I disagree. I think they're both suck, but I think Hillary's is just a little bit better.
No, their cackles are horrible.
They are both horrible, but if you ask me to grade which one is worse, it's Kamala.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, I mean, let's get off subject really quick, but let's talk about, how a person laughs. How does a woman develop some kind of a cackle? It's not a laugh, it's a cackle. I wonder how that is.
I have a theory on this.
Okay.
Both Kamala and Hillary are politicians.
Yeah. And
I think what happens in that world is you're told not to commit to an answer in case you have to backtrack. And you're also told that you have to be around these people and you have to sound like you were late. So one of the things that you might go for is laughing when it's inappropriate because you don't know the best response.
Yeah.
And you don't know exactly want to share your full laugh, so it develops into a cackle over time. Like, I don't think that Kamala Harris laughed like that in private when it was 2003. But she's been doing it for so long that I bet when she's at home, she laughs like that. Now.
Huh.
Because it's just an ingrained habit at this point.
I don't know, but it just sounds terrible. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
It is.
Oh, it almost sounds like it just reminds me of a witch, like the Wicked Witch of the West or something. I don't know. It's terrible. What was I going to say? Yeah, I just wondered that because I can't laugh like that.
No.
I don't have a cackle.
What do we know about her husband?
I don't even know if she's married.
Kamala's married.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I just know that she had an affair with Mayor Willie Brown of San Francisco, so she kind of slept her way to the top here.
Like recently?
No, this was in her 20s. This is when she, I think this was either during the time she was Attorney General, which a lot of people didn't like her as Attorney General in California. It was either during the time she was Attorney General or before, but she had this affair in her 20s with Willie Brown, who was the mayor of San Francisco, which is it's not good.
She was against marijuana rights.
Buzz, we already talked about this ad nauseum. We already know that you're not against you are for marijuana rights.
Oh my goodness.
No, I just heard she was. I mean, I don't know about all of her policies, but I heard she was a terrible attorney general of the state.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when the midterms come.
Oh, yes, indeed it will. I'm sure it definitely will. It's going to be very interesting.
Like, no offense to little Jaylo over here, but I hate the Republican Party. Having said that, the Democrats deserve to lose because of what a horrible job they've been doing for the last couple of years. They've earned this loss.
Well, all I have to say to that is amen.
Well,
because
I'm not exactly looking forward to what's going to come after them, but they didn't show that they deserved to be in office.
No, I am not happy with the weak-kneed Republicans that are not doing what they said they were going to do, and I'm very disappointed in them. Not all the Republicans are like that, but it's just some of the people in the party, and the same thing for Democrats too. There needs to be like a complete overhaul.
Yeah, they're trying to pass a lot of anti-gay laws in Florida now. Did you hear about?
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
Did you hear about the new abortion laws they're coming out with? They're saying that if a woman leaves, I think it's Texas, to get an abortion, she could still be in legal trouble. Like, I thought this was a party that believed in states' rights.
Well, it's I don't know about that part of it. And the anti-gay bill that was passed in Florida was actually it was actually not that. It was totally different.
The way it was explained to me, babes, is maybe it was gay and transgender, but if your kid was dealing with some sort of confusion over sexuality and wanted to get treatment, the parents weren't allowed to get treatment.
No, that's exactly not what it was.
What was it then? Explain it to me.
Okay, so the left likes to do this. They like to villainize the bill before they even read it. And the bill wasn't even that long. It was like 7 pages.
I don't know if the left, I think both sides.
Yeah, no. The left wants to villainize this, and I'll explain to you exactly what it is.
Tell me.
This is a bill that was for the parents' rights to not have their child indoctrinated from kindergarten to 3rd grade about transgenderism and homosexuality in the classroom. This had nothing to do with treatment. Of course, they want to make it sound like that, but they wanted to have the rights to know what kind of education they're learning, and if they didn't like it, they could take them out of school. This had nothing to do with, oh, well, you're against the support of gay children or transgendered kids, but it all had to do with classroom instruction, and they wanted to villainize it.
Okay, what you're saying on the surface sounds very rational. I don't think that first grader needs to talk about their preferred pronouns all day, right? But have you read the bill, or are you just saying what you heard on conservative talk radio?
No, I'm planning to read it, but I also heard a clip of Ron DeSantis going against a reporter, because the reporter was trying to make it sound like this bill was a horrible bill. And what he was saying is, look, I am for the rights of the parents and children, and I do not want these young kids to be injected with all of this garbage that shouldn't be taught in the classroom. So that's what he was saying. I'm planning to read the bill. It isn't that long. I think it's like, and the left has called it the Don't Say Gay bill, which actually wasn't the name of the bill. And it sounds to me like the reporter didn't even read the bill before commenting on it.
All right, and you do know that Ron DeSantis isn't exactly the most honest person in the world. But, whoa, what? He's beefing with Trump, babes. What?
Bubs.
What?
No side comments, Bubs. We're not talking about who's honest and who isn't, Bubs. I know you want to provoke me, Bubs.
No, I don't.
To tickle you.
All right.
And by the way, I wouldn't do it to anybody else except for you.
I was just making a comment when it's known that they're having a beef.
Hey, okay. Tickle twoosh.
All right, give me a kiss.
No.
Well, then there's no truth.
Wait, is that fair? When did this rule start?
It started recently. Are we going to have a kiss? And
Okay.
All right.
Bubs.
What?
Don't even think about it.
Think about what?
Don't even think about tickling me again.
No, I wasn't going to.
Uh-huh.
So, let's read the bill first. Now, I have been hearing that, I think it's in Texas, they're now saying that if you want to have an abortion and you leave the States, you could be sent to prison now.
Was that the heartbeat bill?
It's one that just came out this week that's an extension of the bill that came out, I think, last year.
Do you know what it's called?
I don't know what it's called, but I can do the research. And that seems like an overreach because I thought we were for state rights, Republican Party. That's always talking about state rights.
Well, before you make any judgments on which bill,
Yeah.
I think we both have to read it.
Okay.
So that we both have a fair assessment of the bills.
That's fair.
Because I'm planning to find both bills. I don't know what it's called though, the abortion one.
They were talking about it on TYT the other day, so I can go back and listen and, get you that info. Info.
Yes.
Everybody knows that he's got the info. Crazy tunes hanging out the window. You know that song? I think that's from You Know How We Do It by Ice Cube.
I don't know, Bub. I have no idea.
Boo, I got them.
All right. Enough.
I saw one of Crazy Tunes' last shows.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. He was performing with Ice Cube.
Did he also die, too?
Who?
Crazy Tunes?
Yeah. That's why I say it was one of his last shows.
Okay, I think I remember you telling me that he did die.
I think he died in his sleep.
Oh, wow.
Like a couple months later. I saw him in August, and I think he died in December or January.
What year?
This was 2017.
Wow.
So he either died in like the beginning of 2018 or the end of 2017.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a great show too.
Wow.
Yes.
Where was this?
This was at the waterfront.
Oh,
this was when Ice Cube played right before Duran Duran.
Oh, wow. Oh, was that for the festival?
Yeah. Northwest Music Fest, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And they had...
Or the Pabst Blue Ribbon Fest?
Yeah. The homie from Duran Duran comes on stage and he's like, how fucking great was Ice Cube? And we all just started bursting in applause.
He told me this many times.
Okay, well, I haven't said it here, babes.
Yes, you probably have.
Well, then I'm saying it again there, Jaylo.
Okay.
Speaking of music fests.
Yes. Yes.
This week, tickets went on sale for the Blues Fest. But they're jacking up the prices like everything now.
Oh, no.
It's $85 for a weekend pass. Of course I'm still going to go.
That's insane. It's the Blues
Fest. But it's like, oh, guys.
Because wasn't it like $40 in the past?
For the early bird special, I think it was $42
That's not
in
bad
2019.
It's not bad at all, yeah. And it was $25 at the door, I think.
Okay.
Or the gate.
I get that prices go up, but considering that last year was kind of like an off thing and there wasn't a festival the year before, maybe you do a slightly more gradual increase, especially considering that times are hard right now.
Yeah, exactly. And what about the concept of supply and demand, right?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, so if there is how does it go? The demand, like if there is I understand if there's like a demand for something, the prices go up. And if there's more of a supply of something, the prices are down. I forgot what it was. Don't ask me. This is like, I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I've studied macroeconomics. Okay,
but what are you trying to say in relation to this?
I mean, I don't know. I think you're right about the gradual increase. It would have been a lot better, but $85.
This is people's first year back for most of them.
I know. Yeah, $85 is a stretch.
When they're used to paying $42, it is.
Yeah, that's $43 more than what they would usually pay.
Honestly, if it was me running things, this year I'd keep it at 42 because you're trying to get people back into the idea of returning to the festival. And maybe next year you say, because Joe Biden's doing such a bad job, there's massive inflation, we have to raise it to 65. And we're sorry, guys, but we know times are rough, but this is the way it's going to go. And then you slowly move it to 85. But
I would agree with that. That is a big jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a big jump.
I'm still going to go, though.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yes.
Yes. Will my little Jaylo be there with me?
For 1 day, not for 4.
Oh.
That's insane. I can't be in the hot sun for 4 days.
Oh.
Hopefully the day that I go, it won't be so hot, because it was really nice when we went.
I'm really hoping that it's not like 120 degrees every day of the Blues Fest.
That would be awful.
I just won't be able to go if it's that hot.
Yeah, I would be very disappointed if. Now I am thankful that KBOO does broadcast it,
mm-hmm.
but it's nothing like actually going there and listening to it.
It's my favorite event around town.
It's great.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring water bottles, folks, and remember that you're not going to eat anything when you're there.
That's right.
Well, when you're with Rick, you won't eat anything.
Who needs food when you got the live music?
That's insane.
Well, babes, then don't go.
Oh.
Then stay home all 4 days, okay?
Oh my goodness.
What?
Well, I did bring some snacks the one time.
Yeah, and I've snuck some Smessels snacks in there before.
Uh-huh. I think I know what those are.
Oh.
You said special snacks. I know exactly what that is.
What's that?
I don't have to tell you. You already know what it is.
Okay. What else? You making assumptions again. But what else?
Oh, I think I know what they are, Bug.
Oh my goodness. Babes?
Yes.
Yesterday I was birthday boy again.
No, you were anniversary boy.
I was Clubhouse birthday boy.
You were anniversary boy.
wait a second. CHBB. I was CHBB.
No, that would be CHAB, so you were Chab.
What is it, CHAB? Clubhouse birthday boy?
No, Clubhouse anniversary boy.
Oh.
Why would that be a birthday?
Because it's my Clubhouse birthday.
Well, I think it's an unbirthday.
Agree to disagree?
I'll wish you a very merry birthday.
Yes. The first few months I was on Clubhouse, it kind of felt like we were building a small community there.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything just keeps falling apart. I've noticed that a lot of people who say they want to do rooms are very unreliable, and then eventually they just end up leaving the app. So I've moved away from it in recent months.
Yeah.
That said, I am really enjoying the replay feature.
Oh, good.
What do you think about all this?
I have noticed that things kind of fell apart in generally for other rooms, because they used to be, well, in my own experience with you, there used to be rooms that weren't there anymore for a while, and then they're, sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. There was one room that you went into that you kind of got there in the middle, right? And then you had to leave.
Which one?
The Ricotta room.
Yeah, but they have that on replay, so we're going to listen to it probably when we do our virtual date on Tuesday.
Nice. I want to listen to that. Very nice.
I am liking the replays a lot.
Yeah, that is cool, because what if you missed something and you couldn't go back to it?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
There are a lot of people who don't allow their rooms to be replayed, though.
Yeah, I would imagine. How do you know if they are going to replay it?
You don't always know. You can press a button and say save replay. But a lot of times people will just delete the replay immediately if something personal said. And that's the stuff I love. Oh, you know who that dude Quiz was also talking about the other day? And he said that she's kind of mean. It's Anita Baker.
Really?
He said that she's a mean person.
Wow. Because now I know a few of her songs. And
this is allegedly the way I heard it.
And was this like recently that he met her?
It sounded like he's known her for a long time.
Really? Because now maybe I'll play you some music. She has some good songs.
We've heard her stuff. I'd be willing to listen to Mean Lady Baker again. Or MLB, as we call her.
Did I play stuff for you? Or did you?
You played some stuff for me.
Okay, I don't remember. But anyway, that's too bad. And she's a mean person? Wow.
That's the way I heard him describe it.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Just in case the replay gets
What,
deleted later and I have no proof. And
like, did he say that she was like a diva, or?
he just said that she's kind of mean.
That's not good.
Yeah. And apparently she's like 4'7".
4'7"?
Mm-hmm.
Now she doesn't, okay, judging by her voice, I thought she would be a lot taller than that.
I think he was saying that about her. Maybe it was about somebody else, but he definitely said that she was mean.
It's not good.
Yes.
That's not good.
No, it's not. See, this is the type of thing that I love Clubhouse for. To me, the reason it's so great is because it reminds me of what podcasts used to be before everybody in the media started listening to them and people had to like really watch their language.
Okay.
How do you feel about what I just said?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
Well, the reason why I'm indifferent is because I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm not really a podcast person.
Yeah. It was cool. I saw Apathy in that same room.
Mm.
They started talking about some rapper named Chili T, who was this white guy that apparently had a horrible rapping style.
Oh, wow.
And, oh God, who was it that, I'm never going to remember the name, but, Quiz was saying that he was working with some artists in like 92 or 93 and, A&R person really wanted Chili T to be on the record and they heard him and he was horrible. And it turns out that he's the son of Phil Knight.
And who's Phil Knight?
Phil Knight is the man who started Nike.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And his son is Chili T.
Who apparently has left rapping because
Wow.
his dad is super rich.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Maybe he's working in the family business.
No, I think he's a comic book designer now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You should read his book. I did like Shoe Dogs a lot.
Shoe Dogs.
That's Phil Knight's memoir.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was it what was it? Was it talking about like how he started Nike
Yes.
and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, it's talking about what he eats for breakfast.
Oh my goodness! I remember wearing Nikes when I was a kid.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and they're known for the swish.
Yes.
The Nike swish.
Yes. I wish some of the people who were on Clubhouse when I first started would come back to the app.
Right.
Because it was more fun back in the day, even with the replays now.
Yeah. Well, maybe they will.
You never know. There's so many good conversations that have been lost to history on that app. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know that I have this weird thing about archiving things. And
oh, do I know? Do I? I'll never hear the end of that one.
Oh my goodness.
As much as I protest.
If I had Phil Knight money, which I don't,
no.
I think I would hire about 5 people who know the types of things that I'm interested in, and their jobs would be just to archive Clubhouse rooms for me to listen to later. Like, seriously, I would do something insane like that.
That is so insane.
Why?
Yeah, I think your archival obsession has just gone off the rails.
That's what you would think, okay.
Well, I know because I'm in the middle of it.
Oh, good. I'm always thinking of you with Jaylo.
No, you're not.
How to make sure that you can participate in things.
Not like that.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness.
Yes, but Clubhouse is still fun, babes.
Oh.
We'll get you on there soon. I woke you up this morning, because we took a nap, by putting on the Clubhouse Town Hall. Because I notice that when I'm at home and listening to it, you almost always call. And when I'm listening to it here and you're in the bathroom, you almost always come out as soon as I start listening to it.
I didn't even hear you put it on.
No, I know, but I thought to myself, if I put this on, Alana's going to be up in 10 minutes. Granted, I was wearing headphones, but there's just something about you in Town Hall. So
no, there's nothing about me in Town Hall. It just seems to happen sometimes. Whether or not I'm in the bathroom or whether or not, whatever. It just seems to happen.
Okay.
Well, what about the one time when you were listening to that one book club thing?
What book club?
remember that book club where they were asking you about what your favorite book was?
That's different from Town Hall.
I know, but I mean, I'm kind of comparing it to the Town Hall because I think I was coming out of the bathroom then, and you were listening to something else.
But I got all out of it by the time you came in here.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What else?
What else?
It doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
What else?
What else to you?
What else to you?
Yes. Hopefully I got the Quiz Gaines comments about Anita Baker wrong. I believe that's what he said, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, did he give examples of why he thought she was?
No, he just says that he works with her. This is my memory of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that he commented that he works with Anita Baker a lot and that she's mean.
Oh, no.
And he also said that Diana Ross used to be a bitch, but she's not one anymore.
Okay.
I don't know about that. And again, this is my memory of it. I could have it completely wrong. Maybe he meant to say some other names. Maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly, but that's how I remember it, babes. A lot of people don't like Diana Ross.
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't really been hearing a lot of things about her lately, but people can change. I mean, she is older now.
She smokes weed now.
So?
Well, maybe that's helped her chill out a little bit.
I don't care who smokes what.
No, she was caught I think in Honolulu with weed, right?
No, that was Dionne Warwick at the airport.
Dionne Warwick may have been caught too, but I believe Diana Ross was also caught in the airport with weed.
That doesn't mean that she smoked it. I think maybe she was...
Hold on. Alexa, was Diana Ross caught with marijuana?
This might answer your question. Based on Amazon Music streams, Diana Ross is the 600th.
Alexa,
Stop.
Okay, I believe she was caught with weed in her baggage in Honolulu in the early 2000s.
The only story I heard about that happened to Dionne Warwick, and they found marijuana in her luggage, but it was at a different airport, I think.
Oh, good for Dionne.
Oh my goodness. What? Oh goodness.
You know, babes, if somebody of her stature tries it, maybe you should consider it.
No, I'm not going to do it just because Diana Ross may have, or maybe
Dionne Warwick has. Okay.
Well, I don't care.
I really do fear, babes, that you're going to be one of those people who start smoking weed in like their late 60s, early 70s, and you're going to think about all the years you lost not doing it.
You don't have to worry about it because I won't do it, Bubs.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not interested in that stuff, Bubs.
I'll be long dead. What?
I should get you for that, Bubs.
Why? I'll be long dead or with some young 58-year-old. And you'll be talking about, I'm going to show you my ex-boyfriend. He told me to do it. Oh, yeah, and I didn't listen, okay?
Bubs.
You'll become like a huge advocate for it, probably.
No.
I've known people like that.
No, most likely I won't, Bubs. It's not my thing. I know you want me to, but most likely I won't.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought we had a tickle tryst. I guess not.
Okay.
All right, give me a kiss, then.
Okay.
Give me a kiss. Or else the tickle war goes on if you don't kiss me. Are we going to kiss?
Okay.
That reminds me, babes.
What?
I was texting with a friend of mine last night, and she texted and said that on HBO Max right now, there's a documentary about the world of competitive tickling.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
She says it's stranger than it sounds.
That is okay.
I thought to myself, I am definitely watching that in the near future. I just don't know if I'm going to be with my little Jaylo or by myself. But that alone sounds interesting.
Competitive tickling sounds weird.
It does.
I have a feeling that has to do with some kind of
S&M thing.
Yeah. And the reason why I have this feeling about this, and don't tell me, and don't ask me how this person told me, but this was years ago when I was on a local chat line
Oh.
that will not be mentioned.
With Quiz Gaines.
No, not
No,
quiz.
I'm joking.
No,
that
no.
was a joke.
No, this was
That was meant in jest.
this was years ago when the line itself was more local. He told me, and I won't mention his name. He told me that to make money, he did this video, and it was like this S&M thing where some of the people were so some of the people were tickled, other people were spanked with paddles, which sounds really, really horrible. But I think he did one with paddles and he did one with the tickling thing. And I'm like, are you serious? That's what happened? And he's like, yeah, I got tickled a lot. And of course it quickly turned into this whole weird sexual thing. And I'm like, you did that just for money? He's like, yeah, I did that. I'm like, did you, I asked him, I said, did you check the background of these people before you did that? And I forgot what he said, but I'm like, how desperate does somebody have to be to participate in a low budget porno? I don't know.
Pretty desperate, babes.
Apparently. And I'm like, okay. It's a little bit, I was thinking, I'm like, why are you even telling me this? I could be somebody that was required to report all kinds of weird happenings on this thing.
You mean on the hotline?
Well, not maybe not weird happenings, but weird stuff that people tell me. I don't know, but I was thinking, I don't understand why he's telling me this, but it was really like out there, really out there.
That's strange stuff, babes.
It is very strange. Well, if you watch the competitive tickling documentary, which I'm not sure how that works, let me know if you thought it was good or weird or what.
Okay, I was thinking we have our movie nights picked out this weekend, but maybe next weekend we could watch that.
I don't know if I want to watch it, Bubs.
Okay, a friend of mine recommended it.
It just sounds really weird. Did they actually watch it?
Yes, she did.
Did she explain how... Did she like it, or...?
I think she liked it. She said it was a recommendation.
Oh. Competitive tickling?
Yeah.
I heard of competitive eating.
I know you have.
But not competitive tickling.
Apparently that's a thing, babes.
That's very weird.
Yes, it is.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And I heard that excessive amounts of tickling is abuse.
I've heard that too.
I mean, excessive, like every 5 seconds or something.
Okay.
Yes.
But anyways, that's a possible film we could watch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Did you do anything special yesterday to celebrate my Clubhouse anniversary?
No. No.
You didn't even have to think about that one.
No, because I didn't think it was, well, I thought, I'd leave the celebrating up to you.
Okay. I went on Clubhouse and I played some music.
Really good.
I had a birthday mix where, since it was my Clubhouse birthday...
Anniversary.
I played the mix that we listened to on my actual birthday. Yep.
Anniversary, not birthday.
Oh, when I have 2 birthdays, babes.
Oh my goodness.
But if Clubhouse goes out of business, I don't know what I'm going to do.
You
Where am I going to celebrate?
You want to have a Clubhouse anniversary.
Oh.
It's an anniversary, not a birthday.
It's a birthday, not an anniversary.
How is it a birthday?
Because I was born on Clubhouse.
No, you weren't.
On March 11th, 2021.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
No.
That might be kind of cool if somebody did like a live birth on Clubhouse.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
And you find out that they didn't go to the doctor at all beforehand and the baby's stillborn.
What?
You find out that they didn't go to the doctor to do prenatal care, so the baby's stillborn.
Oh, Bubs. That's not funny.
Sorry, babes, I didn't know.
And then the woman is crying because she lost her baby.
They're like, who from the audience wants to come up here?
Bubs.
What?
You have weird ideas.
Oh.
That's not really good.
Oh. I don't know.
And the mom's in grief and Yeah, I don't
They
think
turn
so.
off replays.
No. Bubs. Weirdo.
What?
It's so weird.
Oh, babes, I was in this cool room
Uh-huh.
earlier this week, and they were talking about Biggie and Tupac,
Mm-hmm.
making some really interesting points. I left the room, and it said that replays were on, but I guess something must have happened in the room after I left because I couldn't find it afterwards. So I'm guessing that somebody said something real in there. And they decided, we can't have this go out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I want to check out some of the other social audio apps. I tried Green Room when it first came out, but I didn't really stick with it. It was kind of confusing to me.
And that was like another, that was an offshoot of Clubhouse, you said?
No, that was a competitor owned by Spotify.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What company owns Clubhouse?
They're their own independent thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what makes them cool. But...
I mean, I'm sure Paul and Rohan have people who have donated to get the company started, but it's not like Pepsi owns Clubhouse or anything.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Yeah.
They don't have a parent company?
No.
Okay. Which is good that way.
There's a lot of cool things they could be doing on Clubhouse, but, easy for me to say, babes.
Easy for you to say.
Like, I would like to see Clubhouse radio stations. So, I know this is going kind of out there.
Yeah.
But let's say Paul and Rohan did a promotional thing with Sirius XM. And part of that was you could listen to some of the replays on the Sirius XM app, but also you could go on Clubhouse and listen to, let's say, 5 of their music radio stations for free anytime you wanted through Clubhouse. Like, it would just be like an open room. Or it would be like 3 music stations and 2 talk stations. And so the host could experiment with not just taking calls, but bringing people up from the audience.
Okay.
What do you think about that there, Jaylo?
I suppose that could work.
And apparently, Amazon is launching a live kind of DJ system that's going to be an alternative to Clubhouse, because a lot of people play music on Clubhouse.
Oh, wow.
They launched it this week, but it's still in beta, so you need to get an invite. Yeah. So they really got to get Clubhouse on Miss A and on Windows.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If it feels like you're done talking about Clubhouse there, Jaylo.
I think we exhausted it.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I think you exhausted it.
Babes.
Yes.
Switching gears then.
Yes.
You are almost done with a book called Tune In.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I understand why this was a long book, because you told me that he wrote this book and Mark Lewison wrote it in 9 years.
Yes.
That's a very detailed book, and I like it. It's very good. Now, if he could just start the next one, or finish the next one.
Well, I hope he started it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to live forever.
When did that book come out officially?
I think 2012.
Okay. Yeah, wow. Yeah, because now it's 2022, 10 years after that, so hopefully he finishes it.
Where are you in the book?
I'm at the part where they are talking about how Ringo was in the band. This is like a part of their recording session.
Okay.
So this happened in I think it was like August of 1962. Either August or September of 1962.
Keep going.
And they're officially signed to EMI Records, and they were talking about how Ringo kind of went crazy on every percussive thing in the studio, and I think George Martin didn't think of him very well in the beginning, and a lot of people were still upset that Pete was axed out of the group. and and some people were happy that he was gone. So it's kind of like a mixed bag of Pete fans and Ringo fans, and the same girls. I think Linda Ness, and the other one Lou something.
Mhm.
They were still going to their concerts and still writing letters to the Beatles, which I think is kind of cool, actually, that they got to have that experience.
That is cool.
I mean, what teenage girl wouldn't want to be really friends with a band that was becoming big in their own part of England?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was really cool.
What would you give this book on a scale from 1 to 10?
I think I'd give it a 10.
I see. That's what I thought you'd give it.
I mean, it's so detailed.
Yes.
It's like, I mean, it even goes back to what kind of, what their religious affiliations were and how their parents met each other. I mean, it was really detailed. What schools they went to, where they used to live. Some of the people that they knew, where their houses were. I mean, it was, I mean, even to what grades they got in school. I mean, it was really interesting.
It's a great book. Would you recommend this book to anybody who you know in real life?
Oh, of course.
What's your elevator pitch?
I don't have one.
Okay.
Do I have to have an elevator pitch?
It helps.
Okay. Well, I guess the one thing I would say is that if you thought you knew everything if you thought you knew everything you know about the Beatles, think again. You'll learn a lot more.
Yes, you will.
And then some.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of good things.
And some bad.
And some bad, yeah. I mean, John wasn't exactly always talked about in the most gracious way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, he was a great musician, great singer. He did have friends, but a lot of them were afraid of him.
Yes.
And he didn't like people with disabilities, unfortunately.
That's right.
Pretty.
But he's dead now.
He's dead.
I'm a little bit tired because last night I tried to go to bed at a decent hour.
Yes.
And I'm starting to fall asleep. Then I hear this train that seems like it went on for like a half hour. And right after that, I heard this helicopter.
Wow.
So it's like I'm almost a bit asleep, then I get woken up, and then I'm almost asleep. Same thing happens. And then I wake up at like 4:30.
Oh,
but we took a little bit of a nap.
Well, I was gone a lot longer. I think it was like, 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was trying to go to sleep by 10, but I don't think I went to sleep until about 10:30.
Yeah, and plus I have this pain in my right side that, I'm hoping isn't terminal cancer or anything.
Bubs.
What?
What happened? Is it bruised?
I don't know. I just have this weird pain. And we're hoping it's not terminal cancer, but it probably is. So this will be our last episode because I'm going to die tonight.
What?
No. I don't know. Hopefully not.
It might just be, I mean, it could be gas. It could be, I mean, is it unbearable pain? Or
it's not unbearable pain, but it's noticeable.
Okay. When did you start noticing it?
I don't know, like a month ago. But it's felt a little bit more intense the last couple of days. But it could just be like some stretched muscles or something.
You could have pulled a muscle.
I could have pulled a muscle.
Did you do anything strenuous with your, with your body or something? Like climb something? Or
I did not climb something, although at our age you could get pulled muscles just by standing up the wrong way. So,
we're not that old.
We're not that old. I'm just hoping that it's not, terminal cancer, and this isn't a sign that I'm going to die in like a couple of days in horrible, horrific pain.
Does it feel like a bruise?
Feels like a bruise.
Okay.
It's persisting.
It's persisting?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you do have to go to the doctor.
Maybe it's terminal cancer.
No.
Hopefully it's not.
No, Bob.
Because if it is, I'm blowing my brains out there. Jaylo.
Don't do that.
But I'll let you keep my skull.
No.
You can wear it around put part of it in a necklace.
Bubs.
What?
Don't even joke about that.
If I did something like that, and I'm not, by the way, that was a bit of a joke. But if I did something like that, would you take some of my skull and put it in like glass and wear it around your neck?
Ew. No.
It would be in glass, babes.
Bubs.
What?
No.
Okay.
That's weird. That's just as weird as wearing a vial of your blood with your blood in it.
That's true.
Yeesh. That's a little bit weird, Bubs.
Plus, I think technically it would be considered medical waste at that point.
Yes, it would.
Mm.
Yeah, it's close.
Yes.
That's
okay.
It's different than keeping somebody's ashes in an urn.
Mm-hmm.
It's wearing a person's skull. No thanks.
So hopefully I'm not dying in, a real sense. But if I am, then it's going to suck. And there was no comment from Jaylo there. Jaylo.
When did it start to persist?
I don't know, like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I really think you should get that checked out.
Oh, shit. I hope it's not a thing.
Well, Buzz, if you don't check it out, it's going to keep on persisting.
Don't you have like a weird thing with your hand that's been going on for like 3 years?
It's not 3 years. It's
Okay.
just a strained muscle.
Maybe that's
it's
what
getting
this is.
better.
Okay.
It could be nothing. I mean, if you did put like lavender oil might help.
Maybe I'll do that.
Or you know what you could? Oh, you don't have a tub.
I do have a tub.
Okay.
I always use the shower feature.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say you could take a hot bath, but you don't like baths.
I don't like baths. And your water gets a lot hotter than mine does, which I like.
It does get pretty hot.
Yeah.
Your water doesn't get hot?
It gets warm, but not hot. I like it hot.
I know.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't like it too hot, but I like it hot enough to where if I need to breathe in the steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Maybe I'll rub something on it and hope that I'm not dying.
I'll give you some lavender oil.
Nice.
It could just be a strained muscle. I mean, did you bump yourself?
I do so many things that I'm sure I bump myself, but I'm not sure what caused it. So.
Because there's so many times that I've bumped my thigh or my leg.
Yeah.
And I've gotten bruises.
See, that's the way it is with me. Sometimes I just zone that stuff out because it happens.
I'll give you some. I'll let you borrow some lavender oil because it does help with bruises.
Thank you. Hopefully it's that and not, terminal cancer or my kidney just exploded or my appendix exploded or,
Yeah, it may not be, but if it persists for another couple weeks or so, I really think you should go to the doctor.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, then let's just hope it doesn't persist there. Here's a question that I don't know the answer to because I'm going to be dead.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. At my funeral, are you going to reach out to my enemies?
Why would you invite your enemies to your funeral?
Okay, I was just making sure that you're not planning to do something like that.
I don't even know who your enemies are.
Oh, that's okay. I'll make you a list.
No.
Did I tell you, babes?
What's that?
Now, this actually kind of makes me... So this guy ended up getting cancer really bad, but this is years and years before then.
Oh, okay.
Okay. My sister was dating somebody in 1995, and his stomach was in like a lot of pain.
Uh-oh.
So they take him to the hospital, and they're literally just about to cut him open for an appendicitis, and they get a second opinion, and the guy says it's probably gas, and they ended up not cutting him open, and he was fine after that until he got cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And how did they find that out?
I wasn't at the hospital. I was there when my sister took him to the hospital.
Oh.
And then she came back without him, and he was about to go into surgery, and he called from the hospital saying they called it off at the last minute because the second doctor looked at his test results and was pretty sure it was just gas.
But how long was it until he got cancer?
Put it to you this way. This happened in 95. I don't know when he got cancer, but the last time I talked to him was probably early 2000. And he didn't have cancer at that point, at least not that I know of. And I didn't hear officially that he had cancer until 2017.
And is he still alive?
I do not know.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to go into it with my sister because that's kind of weird. Hey, so-and-so died, but,
Yeah, that would be a little bit weird. It could just be a slight bruising because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've bruised my side before. Yeah.
This guy went to the doctor. He was having trouble breathing, and they do x-rays, and his entire body was filled with cancer. He was also a smoker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Smoking is really horrible.
Yeah.
That's what my friend had. I mean, I think it was lung cancer, and it didn't help that he smoked a lot of cigars and the lung cancer metastasized.
Oh, that sucks, babes.
It
Yeah, I don't
is.
want to die from. I want to die from something fast. But we've discussed this ad nauseum. I want it to be quick, babes.
You probably aren't going to die yet.
I'm not yet, Yucky Bob. You're going to be around for a long time because I'm not yet, Yucky Bob.
Bubs, I want you to be around for a long time.
Thank you,
Bubs.
babes.
I'm not saying that, I want you to go already.
Nice.
That wouldn't be good.
Good. Good, yeah.
Good.
So, moving off of death and massive pain from cancer, I finished reading the book I was telling you about on PayPal, right? And in the last, I guess it's the epilogue, the author starts talking about these guys who were in prison, and they got this picture of Elon Musk and the other founders of PayPal and put it on their wall and use it as inspiration to help them move forward in life.
Wow.
So one of the guys who was in prison name was Chris Wilson. And it turned out that he wrote a book called Master Plan, My Journey from a Life Sentence to a Life of Purpose. It's on Bard. Got the book. And I read it Monday morning, and it was incredible.
Wow.
He tells the story about growing up in the inner city in, I want to say, Baltimore. And when I may have it a little bit wrong, but when he's 16, he kills somebody who's 31 years old. Gets sent to prison. He gets a life sentence, right? And it's pretty much made clear that there's going to be no possibility of parole. Okay, he goes into prison. This is the 90s. And for the first couple of years, he's still kind of like, acting a little bit strange. Then eventually, he starts to get his life together. Like, he meets somebody in prison who is a lifer and yet handles himself well. He keeps his... I heard my stomach. Cell clean. He's always reading books. And Chris starts asking questions. And eventually the guy starts lending him books. And they become friends. And Chris knew that this guy helped people in jail get their GEDs. Chris eventually gets his GED and decides to go to college. These guys become like accountability partners. And they start all these programs from prison. They eventually start selling photo books to families of prisoners. Now, they can't do it for profit because, they're in the system. So the money is supposed to go to help out with things around the prison. But meanwhile, he gets experience running a business. And everybody's telling him there's no way you're going to get out.
Yeah.
But what he does is... One year, Chris writes a letter to the judge saying, I've changed my life around. I'm no longer going to do these things. One of the things was telling sex jokes, which I don't see how you get past that. And a bunch of other things that he was no longer going to do. And he listed out his goals. And he said, every year I would write another letter to the judge. He would never respond, but I do it for myself.
Yeah.
So somebody who works under his attorney at the law firm sees his file and sees that he's making a change. Goes to him. I think Chris was in prison for 6 years at that point. Again, I might be getting some of this wrong.
Yeah.
And he says, I think we might be able to get you out, but nobody else believes in this case, so I'm going to take it pro bono.
Yeah.
They're working on this appeal for years. I think 5 or 6 years. And now Chris isn't just starting a business and mentoring people. He also learns Italian when he's in prison.
Wow.
And he learned another language too. I forgot what it was. But he's really doing stuff in there.
Yeah.
Eventually, they go in front of a judge and they reduced his sentence to 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, by then he had been in by, I think, 11 years.
Yeah.
And with good behavior, he can get out in like 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
So he said that the guards were happy for him. All the other inmates were thrilled, but the people who ran the system were upset. Like, they didn't want him to get out, so they throw roadblocks in his way. For example,
Mm-hmm.
he had done such a good job with his friend of mentoring people in prison that they gave them their own area of the jail.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that was taken away from them. Their computer privileges were taken away. A bunch of stuff went away. And he was sent to a harder prison. Eventually, they let him into a halfway house.
Mm-hmm.
He said that his parole officer didn't believe in him because he wanted to go back to college. And she said that that's impossible. You're never going to do that. And his parole officer also acted as his therapist.
Ah.
So he couldn't really say anything against her.
Right.
Because she was the one taking the notes.
Yeah.
But he enrolls in college. He meets with the dean and tells her his situation.
Mm-hmm.
Just so she knows if anything's going on. Eventually, I forgot the exact story. I think he's transferred away from the college because the PO is really trying to fuck with him. And he tells her, one day I'm going to be more successful than you. That's all he says to her. He's transferred away. Eventually, 2 years later, some stuff happens. He gets back to college. He gets his degree. And he starts a bunch of businesses, one of them being a construction business. And he tells a story about how one day he drives it to a construction site in a new suit, and I want to say a Corvette, gets out of the car, and his parole officer walks by him. He says to him, Chris, are you working on the construction site? And he says, no, I run the business that's working on the construction site.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, one of his workers comes over to him. She's starting to walk away, and the construction worker says, who is that? And he just says loud enough for her to hear, oh, that's nobody. Right?
Yeah.
Now, meanwhile, with his friend was a little bit more of an unusual case. He came from a good family. His parents were Christians, but nobody's perfect. But they really cared about their son. And it was...
Nobody's perfect?
Nobody's
Put
perfect.
that in there.
But, yeah, I did. But he killed somebody because it's a long story, and I want you to read the book, so I'm not going to give anything away. But he was genuinely a good person. At least that's what the book makes it seem like. Mm-hmm. So when him and Chris are in prison, Chris doesn't have anybody. His mom is addicted to drugs. Mm-hmm. His dad is dead. His sister had her life together, but I believe she joined the military and left the Baltimore area. And Chris's friend... You know, I'm horrible with names. I don't remember the friend's name.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Starts talking to his parents about Chris. Mm-hmm. And one day he says, my parents sent me a Christmas package and they also sent one to you. And, you know, my parents I guess they're coming for Chris or me. My parents are visiting me this Sunday. They'd like to meet you. I've talked about you. So he starts a relationship with the parents.
Wow.
And one day they say to him, would it be okay, Chris, if next week we just meet with you and not our son, because we just want to talk to you and get to know who you are? And he did. Mm-hmm. And he said that they're really cool, really nice people. That's a pretty interesting part of the book. Oh, let me tell another thing that happened.
Okay.
In the 1990s, a couple years before he goes to prison, his sister is dating a guy named Eric.
Yeah.
Who is on the straight and narrow.
Uh-huh. Like she was.
Yeah. He wants to become an electrician.
Yeah.
And, you know, years go by. In the early 2000s, Eric fell on some hard times and ended up going to jail for like a year. Now, after he got out of jail, he got his life back together. Mm-hmm. So this isn't like Eric fell off the wagon and then never got back. But while he's in prison, he reconnects with Chris. Uh-huh. Okay. And they become good friends. And by now, Chris was starting to change his life around. Mm-hmm. Chris gets out of prison, doesn't have any place to stay. Eric and his wife take Chris in. Mm-hmm. And he said that, like, if they didn't do that, he could have easily have gone back to jail.
Or been homeless.
Well, no, because the way the court system works,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have a place to stay, you could go back to jail for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really interesting how that whole thing worked out. And the other thing I want to say, I know I'm giving a lot of detail, but this is a fantastic book.
Mm-hmm.
With the thing with his lawyer. Now, his lawyer visited him about 25 times between the first visit and when they went to see the judge. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's like a month before they go and see the judge, and the lawyer says, do you want the attorney who's a partner at the law firm I work for to handle this case? He's much better than I am. And Chris says, no, you're the one who took this from a pro bono case and has really stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to be there in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they go to court, and his lawyer starts crying,
Mm-hmm.
talking about the progress that Chris has made.
Mm-hmm.
And he says in the book, yeah, I could have gone with somebody who's on paper is a better attorney,
Mm-hmm.
but they weren't going to have the dedication of this case that my man ended up having.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets out of prison, does this thing, and a couple of years later, his friend gets out of prison.
Wow.
And mind you, they were supposed to be in there for life.
Yeah.
This is a really incredible book.
And what did they end up doing?
Chris is involved with a lot of local businesses. One of them is he runs a construction business. He's also an artist.
Mm-hmm.
He I think he makes some type of art, and he's successful. I googled his net worth. He's worth like $4.5 million.
Wow.
So he's done some stuff, and he serves on a lot of boards.
Oh wow.
Like, citywide, things to help improve his community.
Yeah.
And the other guy works in computers.
Wow.
So he works for some tech company.
Oh wow.
I just think that was really fascinating. And it really made me think about how we treat criminals, because you know that I am pro death penalty.
As am I.
Yeah. And having said that, this isn't a story about a man who was wrongly convicted. He says that he killed that person.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the guys say that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not denying they are murderers.
Mm-hmm.
But yet they were able to turn their lives around. And especially Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other guy, there's more of ambiguity there. But
Yeah.
Chris was really able to turn his life around. So it got me to thinking about, well, how do I feel about the death penalty after reading that?
I'm still for the death penalty.
I am too, but it brings up questions.
But I mean, if they actually deserved the death penalty and they were not willing to do the work and prove that they made a mistake,
Mm-hmm.
and they think that, they want to show people that they are not a danger to society. And in rare cases like this one, they have shown that they were actually working on themselves.
Yeah.
And if they weren't working on themselves, then they probably would still be in prison right now.
Exactly. But for the first couple of years Chris was in there, he wasn't really doing that much work on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if I'm a judge and I'm looking at his case, I could easily say, well, you deserve the death penalty, young man.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you figure all that stuff out? I don't know.
Well, and you also have to think about, well, what, was this murder were the murders pre-calculated or premeditated, or were they because of self-defense? I mean, each case is different.
Yeah, and Chris said that the guy who he killed was in his 30s. I think Chris was, again, 16 at the time. And none of the man's family went to testify against Chris at the trial.
Wow.
So it's not like it was a beloved member of the community that he killed.
It's like he killed another person that was shut out of his family, probably.
That was, yeah, in that life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody showed up for him either.
No.
So I mean, you kind of have to weigh each case, because it's not like a one size fits all kind of a system.
Yeah.
Not everybody is deserving of being out of prison, because of the way that they've. Well, I mean, and especially too the way that they've handled their own case, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they've tried, because some people have tried to make themselves look good so they could just get out of jail or get out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Wilson and his other friend really did want to show that they are not just sorry for what they did, but that they want to be back in society and they're not a danger.
And they're mentoring people.
Right.
They're mentoring other prisoners.
Right, exactly.
There's another story from the book I want to tell. Chris is in the halfway house, and one weekend he's visiting Eric, and they call Chris's mom. They're talking for a minute, and she says, "I love you." Chris was still mad at her, so he didn't say anything to her. Goes back to the halfway house. I think it's like the next day he gets a call saying, "Your mom was found dead this morning." It's okay, so that's a little bit fucked up. Your last conversation with your mom, you didn't say I love her, right? But then like a half hour later, he gets another call saying she died from suicide.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
That's a tough situation.
Mm.
I mean, because how was he supposed to know that she meant it? Because she wasn't really around.
Yeah.
You know, she could have said, "I love you," just because I'm going to kill myself in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hard to, it's kind of hard to grapple with that, I would think.
I hear you there, Jaylo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because she wasn't exactly, the best mom, it sounds like.
No.
But then she could have meant it too. I mean,
people are complicated creatures. She could have easily loved him and still been a shitty mom.
But she didn't know how to show it.
Yeah.
As you've said, some people don't know how to show. They don't know how to show love.
And he does say in the book that she did have some good qualities, but she got caught up in that crack life. Right.
She lost her priorities.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was one of the books I read this week. Jaylo. And then I read another book called Show Me a Hero.
Yes.
About this fight over public housing in Yonkers, New York, which basically took place from the late 80s until the mid 90s when the book, that's the area it focuses on. I was interested to read it because David Simon, who does a show that we watch called The Wire, did a mini-series based on the book and also wrote the foreword for the re-release, this version of the book. It was super interesting hearing all the intricate parts. There's a politician who ended up killing himself. There's all these families who wanted to move into these townhouses that were built. Yeah. It was good stuff.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. Whoa.
Yes.
Yes. Well, babes, you had a dream the other night.
Yeah, it was a crazy dream. I don't know why I dreamed about this. And so I had this dream that
What?
I didn't have a dream that you were messing with my eel.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Keep going. Oh my goodness.
Eel.
I love you, Eel.
I love you, Eel. Anyway, I had this dream that I was in this house and there was a bunch of men in there and a bunch of women, and the leader of this group was interesting, was the same person that was on the radio, but it had nothing to do with what was being talked about, and I since fallen asleep through that. Anyway, so I'm in the house, and I found out that this was a religious cult because I was trying to leave, and I found out pretty quickly that I was one of the women that was supposed to be paired off with these guys that with one of the guys that I've never met. I don't know these people. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to leave, and the leader was trying to hold me down with his leg because he didn't want me to leave. And then I finally was able to get to the door, and somebody went, and I think it was a woman, was trying to hold my shoulders down, but I finally I barely got out of the door. Oh. And I closed it, and that was it. I woke up.
Nice.
That was a weird dream.
Well, good.
It was like a commune situation.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. Now, I did I mention this here where I knew someone that grew up in a commune situation?
You might have.
Yeah, she said that there were families that were living next door to her, and there was like a lot of kids.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Never heard about that, but
Oh.
yeah, so it's kind of like they're living on a compound or something.
Nice.
Or in a compound or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Maybe in my later years I'll start a commune. We'll see.
No.
Okay, what else?
Sounds like a bad idea.
Oh my goodness, what else?
Were you going to start it with Gortwood?
Yeah, when we do Green Gertrude and Hammond, we'll have the commune.
Or what about Agnes?
Agnes can be part of it too. After Gertrude passes away.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Well,
What else?
babes, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so. We talked about a lot.
Yeah, I gave a very, very brief overview of Show Me a Hero. It's not as good as the Master Plan, but it's still really, really good. Both solid books. Yes. So check those out there.
Jaylo. Very good.
How you feeling, babes?
I'm feeling good. I really did need that nap. That was a good nap.
You think we should kiss a little bit and then watch The Wire?
Okay.
Why give me a kiss?
Oh my goodness.
All right, babes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alexa,